By winning this one with Jerry.
White flag is raised. She's quality. Ronan Whelan, drawn 9. All are in. Net off. 7 furlongs to go in the Group 1 Moyglare Stud Stakes, and it is Ilang in the dark blue jacket. Close up is the grey filly Fォl'n Angel. With them is Brilliant, being followed by Vespertilio. On the layers next with Porta Fortuna, and then the maiden Red Viburnum. To their inside is Petals and Rubies. At the rear, the nose bandit, She's Quality. Pressing ahead by length is Ilang from Fォl'n Angel. Just third is Brilliant as they leave the 5 behind. They're followed by Ornalea and Porta Fortuna. Vespertilio is 3 behind. Red Viburnum, Petals and Rubies. And bringing up the rear is She's Quality. Little changes in the order as they come up to the halfway stage. And they're tightly grouped. Ilang and Ryan Moore just holding sway over Fォl'n Angel and Daniel Tudhope. A length in front of a trio contesting the third. Ornalea on the outside of Brilliant. And Porta Fortuna with edging closer in the black and red Vespertilio. Followed by Red Viburnum. She's Quality relegates Petals and Rubies to be the back marker as they pass the 2. Nothing between Ilang, Ornalea and Vespertilio and Fォl'n Angel. These 4 covered by less than 2 lengths. Ilang falls away quickly, and it's Fォl'n Angel pressed on the outside by Vespertilio. These 2 kick away from the rest of the field. It's a battle of the 150 yards to go. Fォl'n Angel on the inside is digging deep and is fending off Vespertilio and the Moyglare. Very close for the third. Ornalea, Porta Fortuna and Red Viburnum. It is doubles at the festival for all concerned visitors of Fォl'n Angel.
What a fine performance indeed from Fォl'n Angel. Connections won their own money yesterday in the Dullingham Park Stakes. Steve Parkin and his Clipper Logistics, and they strike here with Fォl'n Angel. Vespertilio moves so stylishly into it, Ruby, but try as she might have got level. I don't think she ever could quite get past it.
Funny, Gary, the ones we picked and trying to look the picture, Vespertilio, Fォl'n Angel, Ornalea ran well for a long way. Ilang is really disappointed. She was too keen, but Fォl'n Angel was really game, Gary, and outstayed Vespertilio here, and they pulled a long way clear of Portaventura, who was just third maybe, Ornalea in the middle. But here's from the start. Ilang broke sharp. Not the inclination, but the hints have been that she was going to take a lead, Ilang, but she didn't. She was quite keen.
Look at the bump Vespertilio gets there from the
Ornalea
horse.
Yeah. That definitely wouldn't have helped her, but
just lit her up, I thought, a bit.
It did, but in fairness to Daddy Tudhope too, he realises Ryan Moore is plenty alive and doesn't sit back off him. He goes on to his boot and he wasn't going to let Ryan get Ilang to settle too. He stays good and close to him and kept Ilang alive in Ryan's hands all the way up. Billy Lee was able to get in behind Kevin Stott then in the ammo colours, the purple on Vespertilio, and get her to switch off. But to be fair to Fォl'n Angel, she was game, Gary, because the further this race develops, the more your eye is drawn to the black and red colours of Vespertilio.
Absolutely, she moved through it so sweetly, but she's okay there now. But I just thought after the bump she really did kind of take hold of it there for maybe the next furlong and a half, and when she finished off maybe a little bit weaker than you would have liked. I guess you're looking for reasons. Maybe that could be one.
It definitely could be one. You'd obviously would prefer if that didn't happen. Ilang, when she got headed, found very little and has faded completely out of the race. Ornalea kept going for a while. Porta Fortuna, to be fair, I wasn't sure about the trip. Hard to say she didn't stay. She kept plugging away, but Fォl'n Angel and Vespertilio got to Fォl'n Angel. Fォl'n Angel rallied again, but she's holding her well at the line.
She is going further and further clear as they hit the line. Look at the distance back to the third. Favourites eased right off by Ryan Moore when the writing was on the wall for Ilang, and the winner homebred I think as well for Steve Parkin, ahead of Agnes Stewart, who he raced. Was a very smart mare. Eddie Lynham trained her. She was a Group 2 winner at Doncaster, and my memory's playing tricks on me today, giving Van Elmar a win at Cheltenham earlier on that he didn't actually quite manage, thanks to the man standing beside me on 5 for 3.
Yeah, many years ago.
Too polite to say it to me though.
Not there, Steve Parkin, who's thrilled, I'm sure, with his weekend here in Ireland. Joe Foley, a huge part of that Clipper Logistics team. Well, not part of Clipper Logistics, but a huge part of the racing part of it anyway. But this filly, she was well placed, and Carl Burke, she's having a good season, Gary.
Yeah, just to go back to Ilang, Ruby, would you be happy to draw a line through this, or You think there's a real question mark then?
I think, maybe the handicapper was right. Maybe Vespertilio is a £4 a better filly than her, but I would think that was too bad to be true. I think she raced with the choke out from very early and faded too quickly for my money anyway. You can watch the overhead here. Vespertilio has 2 lengths to make up on Fallen Angel. Red Viburnum is sneak dropping back to get out behind Billy Lee. Chris Hayes is trying to, with She's Quality, moving up on her outside. But the front 2 fillies definitely pull a long way clear of horses that are starting to tire. I doubt very much that they've quickened up these 2. They just haven't slowed down as much as the ones behind them. But Vespertilio looks to have sort of helped Fallen Angel there, Gally, because she dug in and just kept going better than the runner-up, didn't she?
That's the bottom line, yes. Really, really fine effort from Fallen Angel. And Steve Parkin leading in his winner there. Great weekend for Carl Burke and Danny Tudhope and the whole team.
Yeah, they've done it again, and Fallen Angel, her 3rd victory from 4 career starts, and she's definitely kicked again once Vespertilio has come up south, and yeah, it was a terrific effort and a win for GB.
Yeah, absolutely. And Carl Burke flying the flag has been in tremendous form, and he's absolutely no doubt amongst the absolute top rank of trainers now, particularly with 2-year-olds. But this filly looks as though she could be a 3-year-old as well. She's related to horses that stay further than a mile. There's no danger that she'll get that trip whatsoever. And yeah, it was a good tactical ride by Danny Tudhope, as Ruby said, just keeping Ryan Moore on his toes on the favourite, who was obviously going too freely to Tudhope's reading, and then resisting the challenge of Vespertilio, and if anything, well, definitely going away again at the end. So I think it looks tailor-made as a 1,000 guineas trial. It was a Group 1 race in itself, but she's getting top quotes of 10 to 1 for the guineas from what I've seen. I don't think that's unfair at this stage. She just repelled all challengers, and the 2 finished way clear. I've just heard it's a dead heat for 3rd place. I can't actually remember which horses were involved.
Cornelia and Porta Fortuna.
Okay, but they were well beaten off by those 2. And
That's a great shot, isn't it? Looks like Vespertilio just got the nose in front at one point.
Possibly by a fraction, but then that was enough to spur on Fallen Angel to go away once more. So I think it makes it, just a fantastic performance.
It really was, and what a weekend they've had. Congratulations to the team, Carl Burke, Danny Tudhope, and to all Clipper Logistics. 9 to 2.